3 fruits that can change your life after 60. Reclaim your vitality. Imagine feeling invigorated, lively, and in charge when you enter a room with the quiet assurance you possessed in your 30s. Imagine this now. You are past 60, and that spark you believed had vanished forever has returned greater than you ever imagined. This is for men over 60 who feel that their fire has been extinguished by time. As a men's health expert with more than 30 years of expertise, I'm Dr. Moit Kara. I've helped thousands of men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s recover their vitality, intimacy, and self-assurance. And the key lies in 3 common daily fruits that most men ignore, not in a medication or prescription. These fruits are more than simply nourishment. They're nature's method of giving you back the energy you believed had been taken away. I'll tell you what these fruits are, why they're more effective as you get older, and how to use them to revitalize your life, both inside and beyond the bedroom. So stay tuned. Please take a moment to click the subscribe button and enable notifications that this speaks to you before we get started. In this manner, you won't miss any advice specifically designed for men over 60 who want to have the greatest lives possible. Tell me how this resonates with you in the comments section by typing 1 if you're prepared to make a change, or 0 if you're not quite there yet. Every comment is reviewed by me, and your suggestions enable me to produce content that you will find meaningful. Let's begin with a tale that may resonate with you personally, the quiet battle of over 60 men. Men enter my office every week with the same expression on their faces, a mixture of embarrassment, resignation, and exasperation. "Doc, I don't feel like myself anymore," they say, after sitting down and taking a long breath. For many, losing a part of who they are is more important than simply performing physically. Perhaps you have experienced the feeling that something essential has been taken away by aging, causing you to question whether intimacy, vitality, or even desire are things of the past. The reality is that growing older isn't the only factor. It has to do with what you're not providing for your body. Decline is not a necessary part of aging. If you understand how to interact with your body's natural functions, you may really benefit from your advanced age. The good news? You don't need costly procedures, dangerous operations, or medications that make your heart race and give you headaches. 3 fruits, yes, fruits, can naturally increase hormone levels, improve blood flow, and give you the confidence you deserve. These aren't exotic superfoods that were transported from a far-off forest. They are supported by science, reasonably priced, and easily available. Let's start with the first one, which is actually easier than you may imagine. Fruit number 1. Beets, the powerhouse of blood flow. Let's begin with beets, a vegetable that is frequently disregarded, but has a lot of nutritional value. The concept that something as simple as a beet could change a man's vitality would have made me chuckle when I initially began my practice 30 years ago. However, I'm convinced after witnessing the improvements in my patients. Here are some reasons why beets are a game changer for men over 60. Beets are nature's secret weapon for enhancing blood flow. Natural nitrates found in beets are transformed by your body into nitric oxide, a substance that functions as a blood vessel traffic controller. More blood can flow where it is most needed when nitric oxide instructs your arteries to relax and widen. Because the arteries in the penis are among the smallest in the body, this is very important. The penis is frequently the first area to feel the effects of slowed circulation brought on by aging-related factors like plaque accumulation, stress, or poor diet. Because of this, even if your desire is still strong, you may experience softer erections, delayed responses, or even a total loss of performance. One patient, James, a 66-year-old retired firefighter, will always be in my memory. He felt defeated and certain that his best days were over when he came to me. His frustration was putting a strain on his marriage, and the pills he had tried only made him jittery and nervous. I advised him to begin with beets, namely a half cup of beet juice each morning. He called me 2 weeks later, stating almost incredulously that he was experiencing morning erections for the first time in years. His wife also noticed a change in his confidence and energy, not just in the bedroom. That is the power of beets. They support your heart, brain, and general vitality by improving circulation throughout your body, not just helping with erections. How to utilize beets. Incorporating beets into your routine is easy. Roast them for a hearty side dish. Blend them into a smoothie with berries for sweetness. Or drink a small glass of beet juice daily. For an extra boost, add a splash of lemon juice to enhance absorption. Aim for about 4 to 8 ounces a day to keep your nitric oxide levels high. It's not just about better performance, it's about feeling alive again. But beets are just the beginning. The next fruit takes things to another level, with a compound that mimics the effects of prescription medications, without the side effects. Fruit number 2, watermelon, nature's circulation booster. Picture this. It's a hot summer day, and you're biting into a juicy slice of watermelon. It's refreshing, hydrating, and delicious. But what if I told you that same watermelon could be the key to restoring your bedroom confidence? Let me share a story that changed how I view this fruit forever. A patient named Tom, a 68-year-old grandfather, came to me with a curious observation. After a family barbecue, where he ate watermelon all day, he noticed something unexpected: spontaneous erections that hadn't happened in months. He laughed it off, saying, "Doc, is watermelon some kind of miracle fruit?" I dug into the research, and what I found was astonishing. Watermelon is loaded with L-citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into L-arginine, which then becomes nitric oxide, the same blood flow enhancer we talked about with beets. What makes watermelon special is how gently it works with your body. Unlike medications that can shock your system with side effects like headaches or dizziness, watermelon builds your circulation naturally. And here's the kicker. The highest concentration of L-citrulline isn't in the sweet red flesh, it's in the white rind, the part most of us throw away. By blending both the flesh and the rind into a smoothie, you're getting the full power of this fruit. A real-life transformation. Take Mark, a 70-year-old widower who is nervous about dating again after losing his wife. He felt out of place in the modern dating world, worried his body wouldn't keep up. I recommended a daily watermelon smoothie with a bit of the rind flavored with mint and lime. Within a month, he told me he felt like a new man, not just physically, but emotionally. He was going on dates with a smile, feeling confident and in control. That's what watermelon can do. It's not just about performance, it's about reclaiming your sense of self. How to use watermelon. Blend a mix of watermelon flesh and rind into a smoothie. Aim for about a cup a day. Add a squeeze of lime or a sprig of mint for flavor. Not only does it boost circulation, but it also keeps you hydrated, which is crucial for healthy erections. Combine it with beets and you've got a powerful duo that supports your body from the inside out. But we're not done yet. The third fruit might be the most surprising of all, because it doesn't just help with blood flow, it tackles something even deeper: your hormones. Fruit number 3, pomegranate, the hormone revitalizer. There's a moment that sticks with me from my years in practice. A 69-year-old patient, David, sat in my office, his voice barely above a whisper. "Doc," he said, "it's not just that things don't work anymore. I don't even want them to. The drive is gone." That kind of honesty breaks your heart, because it's not just about physical performance, it's about losing the spark that makes you feel alive. What I'm telling you now, David, is that your desire is still there and is only waiting to be rekindled. And the pomegranate is one of the most effective instruments for doing so. There is more to pomegranates than just the sour red fruit. They are rich in polyphenols, which are antioxidants that enhance blood flow, lower inflammation, and above all, promote the synthesis of testosterone. Your energy, mood, mental clarity, and even muscle strength are all fueled by testosterone, which is more than just libido. Testosterone levels naturally decrease with age, but they don't have to plummet. According to studies, men's testosterone levels can be measurably raised by consuming pure pomegranate juice every day for just 2 weeks. With David, I witnessed this firsthand. He returned to my office smiling after consuming half a cup of unsweetened pomegranate juice every night for 3 weeks. He remarked, "I feel like myself again." He was waking up with more energy, making jokes with his grandchildren, and organizing date nights with his wife. He wasn't just talking about the bedroom. Pomegranate's magic is that it not only benefits your physical health, but also rekindles your soul. How pomegranates are used. Only consume 4 to 8 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice per day. The seeds can also be eaten as a crunchy, sour snack. Steer clear of sugary, store-bought versions because too much sugar can negate the benefits. By eating pomegranates every day, you're providing your body with the nourishment it needs to maintain healthy hormones and a high level of vitality. The power of combination, a transformational daily routine. You now have 3 potent fruits: pomegranate for hormones, watermelon for circulation, and beets for blood flow. Although each is amazing on its own, the results of carefully combining them are nothing short of revolutionary. With my patients, I have repeatedly witnessed men who believed their best days were over, rediscovering their joy, strength, and confidence. Here's how to combine everything into a straightforward daily schedule. Morning. On an empty stomach, begin with 4 to 8 ounces of beet juice. This prepares your blood vessels for the day and increases the production of nitric oxide. Midday. Blend the flesh and a small portion of the rind with lime or mint to make a watermelon smoothie. This keeps your body hydrated and your circulation strong. Evening. After supper, consume 4 to 8 ounces of pure pomegranate juice. While your body heals itself overnight, this promotes the production of testosterone. This is a lifestyle change that brings your body into harmony with the cycles of nature, not a quick fix or crash diet. The secret is consistency. Within 2 to 3 weeks, most men begin to notice improvements, such as easier arousal, stronger morning erections, and a boost in confidence. After years of feeling stuck, my 73-year-old retired teacher patient George began this routine. He documented every minor advancement in his journal. By the 3rd week, he no longer required the journal. With pride shining in his eyes, he told me, "I feel like I'm 50 again." Avoiding the silent saboteurs, going beyond the fruits. Despite their potency, these fruits are merely one component of the whole. You must stay clear of the hidden traps that could jeopardize your progress if you want to take full advantage of them. The majority of men over 60 are unaware of the following important facts. Sugar is your enemy. Consuming too much sugar, particularly from processed foods, can cause blood vessel inflammation and reduce testosterone levels. Eat only natural, whole foods, such as the fruits we've talked about. Hydration is important because dehydration can cause your blood volume to drop, which makes it more difficult for your body to sustain powerful erections. Along with your watermelon smoothies, try to consume 8 glasses of water or more each day. Your spark is steeled by stress. Prolonged stress raises cortisol levels, which lower testosterone levels. Try easy stress-relieving techniques like deep breathing, laughing with loved ones, or even going for a 10-minute walk. Sleep is essential because it's when your body makes hormones and repairs itself. To maximize the health benefits of these fruits, try to get 7 to 8 hours of good sleep each night. Richard, a 65-year-old accountant, was one of my patients. He was following his diet exactly, but he was still having problems. After further investigation, we discovered that he was barely getting by on 5 hours of sleep and ongoing stress from his job. The effects of the fruits increased, and he felt like a different person after he made rest a priority and included brief meditation breaks. A new era is coming. The most important lesson I've learned in my 30 years of working with men like you is that you're not looking for miracles. All you want is to be the man who wakes up with a purpose, who is confident in his relationships, who feels strong in his body. You can achieve that. It's not just a fantasy. Pomegranates, watermelon, and beets are more than just fruits. They are instruments for reviving your energy from the ground up. They restore blood flow, balance hormones, and rekindle your drive by working with your body's natural systems rather than against them. I have one final story to share with you. Henry, a 76-year-old patient, approached me with the belief that his private life was over. He had given up, believing that aging had triumphed. He walked into my office with a bounce in his step a month after I told him about this exact routine. "I didn't think I had it in me anymore, Doc," he said. "However, I feel like I'm alive again." When you give your body what it needs, that is what can happen. Begin modestly, maintain consistency, have faith in yourself. These 3 fruits, pomegranate, watermelon, and beets, have the potential to reignite your passion. And this is only the start. From habits that safeguard your heart, brain, and hormones as you age to foods that subtly impair your performance, there is so much more to discover. Keep in touch, never stop learning, and never forget that you're not finished, you have only just begun.